This is Plateau Youth Agriculture Empowerment Project 2025. As you have seen on your social media platform, we have shortlisted 1,000 participants for this year. The objective behind setting up this project is to have a 1,000 hectare space shared among 1,000 youths, where we will do the farming. We will not do is modern farming, actually, mechanized farming. I know while you're coming in, you saw some of the activities that were done in your absence. Your presence here continuously will mean that we would also be going to the farm. You would see firsthand how they are still, because we are still planting. We are done with planting maize. We'll be going to soya beans and rice. And the key thing here is that His Excellency, in his own magnanimity, said we have to start a process where we'll empower youth economically. In the farming sector in Plateau State, hardly will you get somebody farming a hectare as a youth independently. The governor, the leader, said he would start by empowering us to do 1 hectare. We need to give him a round of applause. What this will do to us, what this will mean, is that if we give in the desired commitment, if we give in the desired dedication, if we give in our best and we succeed in this, you are now the seed that will multiply and give space for an expansion of this project beyond the 1,000, next year 2,005, coming years 3,000, and then Central Zone and Southern Zone. In this regard, we are asking, like we've always emphasized, it has nothing to do with politics, it has nothing to do with religion or tribe, it is just Plateau. And if you observe the demography here, we are mixed. There are non-indigenous Plateau people who are here. It is just about Plateau youths, and it is about bettering our lives. In the history of Plateau State, this is the first time a government is giving this opportunity to youths, for youths to be involved in this business.
Build the youths.
Build the nation.
Build Plateau youths. Build Plateau youths. It's my pleasure to see all of you come out here today, this morning, in your numbers. The governor has committed to him to helping us, to giving us the maximum cooperation. There's nothing we want that we need here that we cannot get. Nothing. If it is fertilizer, you entered our store now. We finished planting, but we have almost about 3 trucks now. Even if we want 10 more, they will come. Even if we want 100, they will come. We only need to say, bring us fertilizer, and there will be fertilizer. So if we have this opportunity, I think it is now left for us to make use of it.
One of the first measure is a non-kinetic measure. We met with the community, all the stakeholders, the youths, the women, traditional leaders, and those who do agricultural business in the area, those who are also herding animals. We met with them and we made them to understand why we are doing this, and we had to get them on board. And there's a portion that is set aside for them to do their own business as well. Then security arrangements have been made. If you look around, you see the security lights so that this place will be lighted up. There are personnel also on ground to make sure that the environment is safe. So you see the machines are here. About 1,000 hectares has been cultivated already. About 500 hectares have been planted already, maize, and now soybeans and rice being planted. So the capability is there. The youths, you can see how enthusiastic they are. They want to participate. So I think we are on course. I tell you, if you take this seriously, you will be the happiest people. Yes, sir.
This program is about reintroducing agriculture to the youths. It is about recreating agriculture in such a way that it becomes attractive, that appeals to the youths, that make people want to leave even well-paid jobs to go and take agriculture. Agriculture is the future. And this is what we are trying to introduce to the youth. It's only agriculture that can employ this number and more. With proper coordination, agriculture can employ all the youths that we have in Plateau State. And this is what we are trying to do, starting with 1,000 youths. We are cultivating 1,000 hectares. We are doing maize, we are doing rice, and also soya beans.
Over time, we've observed that government space to actually accommodate youths in different employment spaces are insufficient, inadequate. His Excellency, in his magnanimity, has graciously granted the youth access to the back farm, a location of over 4,500 hectares of land, for 1,000 youth to cultivate 1,000 hectares. Each will be allocated 1,000 hectares, and government is providing inputs such as seedlings, herbicides, pesticides. We're also providing machines. And in the end, after cultivation, government will extract the cost of production, and then the profit will be the seed money for each youth that participated in this project to now go back to their various localities, their various local government, and be able to invest or reinvest this money in the business of farming. And in turn, the plan is to ensure that it is an annual program where we keep expanding, and that means we keep enlarging the numbers of youth that will be participating. The future plan would be that will extend to Central Zone and also Southern Zone of Plateau State. And before the end of His Excellency's tenure, the goal is to ensure that we have nothing less than 15 to 20,000 youths who will be independent in the business of farming.
This is our maize farm. The tractor behind is planting maize. Is a mechanized maize planter. What it does is that it drops the maize per 3 meters as it moves around the farm. So all over this farm, what we are going to be planting here is maize farm. For the next few days, this planter here will be covering about 50 hectares of this planting. It's faster, it's better and easier than using the manual planting. Mechanized farming is what we'll advise, and this is what we are using for back farms. At back farms, everything here is mechanized, including our planting, and we are using a mechanized planter for doing that.
Behind me, you can see the tractor, and here it's carrying out an operation that we call is a fertilizer spreader that supplies fertilizer to the maize. So you can see these are rows of maize that have been planted by the planter, and these are done after the place have been harrowed and plowed. So at a particular stage, we intend to come and earth the maize, thereby creating a ridge around it. We equally have sprayed the entire farmland. You can look at the expanse, we've sprayed it, so the weeds here are being subdued.
We're here with 1,000 youth from different local government, irrespective of local government and party. We're basically here for the onboarding and orientation. We're divided into 10 groups. A group of 100 each will be here for the next 4 months to start cultivating a land each for each person, a hectare. So basically, we're excited about this program.
Generally, I want to appreciate the government for this initiative because it's quite impressive. The good thing about it is that they've carried us youth along. And then it's so good to have us around. The program is very, very educating. Agriculture is the most important thing. So we really appreciate them.
I must say this is one of the best initiatives I've seen so far from the Time Is Now movement and the administration of Governor Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang. As one of the beneficiaries, I see this initiative to be one of the best initiatives so far in the Plateau State, because this is time where we see farming growing very, very fast in Plateau State. And personally, I am grateful for this opportunity to be one of the beneficiaries, and I pray that other youth also will put in all their best to come and be part of this initiative.